was right about the shoe. The shoe was not the same in the picture in court as the shoe pulled from the evidence bag by Trooper Bukake.
And you mentioned you're at the hospital. There was a sneaker. One.
Yes.
Bukake! Bukake!
Woo! Good evening, friends. Happy Friday to all of you, especially you Monday through Friday 9 to 5ers. This Friday, I think, came pretty quick, right? After your long Memorial Day weekend. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me read a couple of these. Mimi Quilts became a member. Welcome. And Elisa is a member for 5 months. Kisses and peace. Drago's Pet Mouse, member for 6 months. The McAlberts killed John O'Keefe. Sue me, bitches. Drago's Pet Mouse. Okay, right on. So we are here to talk about what happened today in regards to Tim Pool, because I was really looking forward to that. And we're going to discuss what happened. Sue Mitrika gifted a membership. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Happy to be me, member for 6 months. Free Turtleboy McAlbert suck. I agree. And holy Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Dina, what's up, Dina? Clara, hello, my favorite. Greetings from Key West. We love you, Dina. Oh my god. Have the best time in the world for all of us in Key West. Brass, remember for 28 months, been too long since work needs. Let me join in, Will. Okay, well, yeah, man. Cool. You're here. Everybody's Rollers, best channel ever. Free the Turtle, member for 4 months. Oh, you guys are the best, man. You guys complete me. Oh, you guys see my new drip? Anybody know where this is from? 30 seconds, not even 10 seconds. If I see it in the chat in 10 seconds where this is from, I'll donate $100 to talk to Turtleboy. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my God, Lauren Herda was the first one. Okay, yeah. As long as yes, I won't forget. But I will donate $100 to Dr. Turtleboy because I have my pop culture people that I adore. Somebody said Donnie Darko. Shut up, nerd. Oh my God. Yes, no, man. This is the kind of thing, man. Either right answers or shh. Such a movie snob thing to say. It doesn't even take a movie snob. So yeah, I know. Listen, the new setup, it is what it is. It's hit or miss. Either you can see the t-shirts or you can't. But I have a lot of t-shirts. Okay. And really, I only wear them like here. So I always buy the t-shirts pretty much for the benefit of going live and having a cool new shirt pretty often when I go live. So yeah, I have a couple more. I kind of went a little crazy over the weekend, and I bought a few. So yeah, I got a couple more. But I had a really good day today. Not guilty. Ha! Member for 7 months. Them house dependents gonna be sorry. Within the boundaries of the law. Thank you. Okay. Everyone here is responsible for their own words, as I am responsible for mine. Anyway, but yeah, I totally think that the McAlberts killed Boston police officer John O'Keefe. It's totally my belief. Because I mean, you kind of have to be stupid not to think that. Yeah, I mean, you have to you have to be pretty stupid, in my opinion. You just kind of have to. Like, I don't see how we're gonna get into all this stuff. Okay, we're gonna get into all this stuff. But yeah, I didn't see. I saw, I was on and off the internet. I went for a walk with Clubber. And I did post this to my members only, and I think all my members pretty much saw it, so I think it's okay to share with the general public at this point. But yeah, man, this was just the best today, man. This was the fucking best. Okay. This is not yesterday. Clubber went in there for the first time, just kind of got his feet wet, like literally just got his feet wet. And then today he just got full comfortable, and I feel like he's going to start jumping around and splashing any day now.
Baby boy. What's up, baby boy?
But I mean, you can just hear how peaceful that is. If you're wearing headphones. I exist to make him and Drago happy. Like that is the purpose of my current existence.
What's up, baby boy?
I adore that dog so much. Like I'm cooking his food on the stove every
Feels
night
good,
now.
huh? Because it's hot.
But he walks
Well,
like 3
I'm not
miles a
getting in
day.
there to let you explore it.
He walks like 3 miles a day, and and so he I mean,
That
you could
buddy.
see,
Look
like,
at
I wish
you.
I could zoom in on it, but
Your first time going in there.
he's getting fucking jacked.
That, by the
He
way.
is getting fucking jacked because, like,
Good job, buddy.
he gets just the right amount of protein, and he just fucking and he walks 3 miles a day
Bye.
on average. I think I'd say he's 3 years old now.
I wish I could take the leash off.
No,
and
no,
let
he's
you run around.
He's probably 4 now. Because I got him when he was already almost a year old.
Such a pretty boy.
Dude, look how fucking jacked he is, dude. Look at his fucking legs. That's crazy. This dog
Baby boy.
is happy as fuck right now, bro. I don't know where he is right now, though. He's probably laying in bed. Dude, yeah, and he just sleeps all through the night, and he just like cuddles with me. He's just like the perfect fucking pet. He's amazing. He's fucking amazing. He is the absolute source of most of my happiness right now. Well, he didn't really go swimming, but that creek, yeah, like I started to let him drink out of there because you could see right through to the bottom, and moving water is okay. Anybody will tell you that. Yeah, I just have been just and then I did a thing because what I really want to do is spend like the rest of this year at least, I don't, not to imply that I'm going to stop, but just trying to do more with this and I have no excuses to explore my creativity. So I went out and I bought a guitar, a really nice guitar, a really nice one, because I'm really particular about the sound that I want to be able to create. I am the next move is to get like a processor, and then I'm just gonna start messing with GarageBand and putting stuff together, and putting videos together and all of that stuff. You want to see it? I can. Yeah, it's right there. Hold on. You guys want to see my dope ass PJ pants, dog? Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. This is it right here. It's an Epiphone Les Paul, not like a Gibson Les Paul. Those are like, I don't need to do that. I'm not recording Grammy. I'm not trying to like win Grammys, and I'm not even trying to like gain respect as a musician. I just want to explore more creativity. That's all. But this guitar sounds like really good. So I'm excited about it. So I'll talk about that later. And yeah, that's I mean, it's the way that I see this is like I love doing this shit and I love hanging out with you guys so much. And you guys are really, really awesome and really generous. And so like it just I have to like spend my time doing something along the lines of self-improvement. I have to. Or I just wouldn't be able to like I wouldn't be able to feel calibrated. So like and so I'm also realizing that like I'm just scratching the surface of just by live streaming, I'm just barely scratching the surface of what this medium has to offer. So and I want to explore that, and you guys provide me with the means to do that, and I don't want to squander it. So so that was step one in phase one. I guess actually moving here was step one and phase one. But yeah. So yeah, man. And make sure please to donate to the Turtleboy Defense Fund. I'm hoping that you will, after already knowing what we know, you're already inspired to do so. I'm hoping to help push that inspiration as we continue on with this stream, because I'm a little I really don't know. Now listen, if you're expecting me to like I'm seeing a lot of comments about how, you know, Tim Pool is a coward and blah blah blah. If you're expecting me to just completely attack this guy, I'm not going to do that. In all fairness, I know who he is. I know he had like beef with Candace Owens at one point, I think. I might even be confusing him with somebody else. I don't know. But I don't follow political commentary rhetoric. I just don't do that. Like, it's not something. I don't watch Fox News. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch political shit. Okay. Like, I see the headlines. I'm aware of what's happening in the world. But I'm not honestly interested in a lot of different people's opinions on it, if I'm being completely honest. I certainly don't want to hear about it from my celebrities, and I certainly and I really don't want to hear about it from certain commentators. And it's not them, it's me. It's just not my form of entertainment. So from what I understand, Tim Pool leans very far to the right, and it might even be a little too far to the right for me. But and whatever. But he has a large platform, and if I don't really care how far anybody is to either way, left or right. If they truly believe in free speech and don't think people should be censored and think that it would be an injustice to threaten people with litigation, as well as jail time, for doing their job, asking questions, then, you know, we're all friends in that department as far as this goes, as far as I'm concerned. Hold on, I have to refresh this. Oh no, I don't. I'm good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up here. And Tim Pool posted this. And it's just boom, canceled. And listen, I want to be very clear about something, okay? Because this was happening in Aiden's chat when he was discussing this. Maybe we'll go over some of that stuff, but because I do think it's kind of important to actually, you know, if we're going to be talking about this, it's interesting to get Turtleboy's, you know, reaction. He went live earlier and he reacted to this, and and I have a lot of thoughts. I definitely feel for him as just somebody who feels for everything that he's been going through, but also as a friend. I feel like this is just a lot, man. The man got in his car or he got on a plane. I'm not sure. But either way, he traveled all the way to West Virginia and he went to get interviewed by Tim Pool on his IRL show. And F Joe, thank you so much. Fighting to stay awake 12:40 a.m. here. Oh, okay. And yeah, let me address this before we get going. Okay, so he flew out there. Good. But still, it's like, God damn, man. That sucks. Free vacation. There's no such thing as a vacation in the area of West Virginia that he went to. So now a lot of people, if you look at the top here, Tim Pool says canceled, and he spells it with one L. And Aiden at one point said something like, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be with two L's or one L. This is a common thing. This is something that frustrated me many times, because if you do this into your phone, your autocorrect will mark them both as correct. And this always confused me. And then I realized that the double L is how they spell it in English speaking countries over in Europe, right? Here, and I'm going to get into this rant one more time. This is a rant that must be refreshed once in a while. And I feel this is the appropriate platform, the appropriate stream to do so. And let me explain something, okay? Because, and this is all playful, okay? It is playful, but what I'm going to say is true, though, and it's indisputable. Okay, so playfully, non-playfully, I'm right. But anyway, Aiden was like, is it one L or two L's? I don't fucking know, whatever. And he kept going with his stream, right? And this is something that used to confuse me a lot too. And so there were a lot of people, there are people from across the pond in jolly old England who listen to Turtleboy. Some listen to me as well. And it's real important that you folks that are across the pond in Great Britain, England, that our way is the correct way, okay, of spelling things. Let me explain. Canceled, okay? Canceled, all right, spelled with one L here and two L's over where you guys are, okay? Something that you guys need to understand is that 250 years ago, we beat the right to take the language and do whatever the fuck we want with it out of you. We did this 250 years ago. It's very important that you guys are reminded of this, okay? You red coat fucks, we beat the dog piss out of all of you 250 years ago and earned the right to do whatever the fuck we want with the language. So the American English language is English 2.0. Okay, make no mistake about it, my limey friends, as much as I love you. Make no mistake about it. English, American English is English 2.0. Okay, it's improved. I'll demonstrate. Okay, take the word canceled. Okay, canceled with us is one L. What do you need two L's for? We just saved you a whole other stroke when you're fucking writing it, dude. We just fucking eliminated a stroke when you write it down. A whole fucking stroke. It's over. It's gone. It's down to one L. One L is all you need. We're cutting the fat out. We improved it. Saves you a whole fucking stroke whenever you're writing it down. But you fools have to fucking do everything the hard way and write it down and write it with two L's. That's one extra boom that we're saving you. So just accept it. Okay, English 2.0. It's better. It works. It makes more sense. Okay? Jesus. I don't know how many times I have to explain this. Anyway, so Tim Pool, spelling canceled correctly, says, this morning, my lawyers received notice pertaining to Dr. Turtleboy and risk legal exposure if we host him. The notice is attached. Under advisement of counsel, we will not, in all caps, host him on IRL and must, which is his show, and must advise, do not follow him or read what he is saying. Oh my goodness, Tim Pool. I see what you did there, and I like it. So let's read this. I have not read this yet. I reposted this because I knew I was going to go live and talk about it. Okay. But I have not read this yet. Dear Mr. Poole, okay, we write on behalf of our clients, Jennifer McCabe, Brian Albert, Colin Albert, and Brian Higgins, collectively the clients who are plaintiffs in a lawsuit currently pending in Plymouth County Superior Court in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, captioned McCabe, blah, 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 blah. The action, we understand that you have scheduled Aiden Carney, also known as Turtleboy, as a guest on Timcast IRL on or about May 29th, 2026. We write to bring to your attention information we believe is material to the decision and to the legal exposure you and Timcast Media Group Incorporated may face as a result. Wow. That's not totally fucking threatening. You are, of course, free to host guests of your choosing. Our purpose is straightforward: to ensure that you and your counsel are fully informed of the facts before tomorrow's broadcast. Now, if they only got this today, yeah. See, a lot of things were going through my mind. Because one of the things that went through my mind is, why the fuck are they pulling this shit now? You know what I mean? Why the fuck are they pulling this shit now? Why is he pulling out of this right now? After Aiden flies all the way the fuck out there, right? Why now? It's kind of rude. It's really fucking rude. But then again, maybe the McAlbert's attorneys waited till the last minute just to fucking make things more difficult for Aiden. You know? Maybe they waited till today to send it out. I don't know. I'm not going to jump to conclusions here. The pending action. On April 16th, 2026, our clients filed a 14-count civil action against Aiden Carney and Karen Reed, alleging defamation, civil conspiracy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, among other claims. The complaint, a copy of which we enclose herewith, documents is extensive and specific detail a multi-year campaign by Carney carried out through his Turtleboy media platform and in concert with Ms. Reed, to falsely accuse our clients of murdering Boston police officer John O'Keefe and of engineering a fraudulent criminal prosecution against Ms. Reed. Our clients are private individuals. They're just normal moms. Jennifer McKay, Brian Albert, Colin Albert, and Brian Higgins testified truthfully, repeatedly, and at significant personal cost during the Commonwealth's criminal prosecution of Miss Reed. Hold on. I need to be able to damn, I can't zoom. That's fucking annoying. I can't zoom. Fuck it. As the complaint documents, Carney's response to that testimony was not debate or legitimate criticism, but a sustained campaign of targeted defamation. He falsely and repeatedly accused these individuals of murder, obstruction of justice, evidence planting, and perjury. Allegations that allegations that are false and that he promoted for the express purposes of financial gain from dedicated audience who cultivated around the Karen Reed case. Carney's conduct was not solely defamatory. It was also criminal. He has been indicted on a series of witness intimidation charges arising from his mistreatment of our clients. Those charges are pending. Indeed, although Carney spread hatred and lies from his online platforms, he invoked his Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination when he was identified as a witness in the second trial of Karen Reed. Carney's statements about our clients are not matters of opinion or protected expression. They are factual accusations of serious crimes made without basis and causing ongoing and measurable harm to our clients' reputations, employment, family life, and safety. Okay. Listen, man. The way that I see that, for the most part, obviously, it's just pathetic. Because you have to be a fool. Okay? You have to be a fool. I'm going to get into this stuff because after I finish reading this, I'm going to get into the hearing, and we're going to just kind of explore what happened with the hearing, which nothing really happened at the hearing. But we're going to get a good look at these folks, and we're going to have some words to discuss about them. Because, right. That's how I kind of read that too. And I was like, maybe I'm stupid because I am kind of stupid. So I was like, I just blew that off. Did Aiden give me permission to talk about this? No. But your mom totally did. Like, it doesn't take much to get permission from your mom to do really anything, honestly. Just ask your entire neighborhood. Ask them all. Carney's known and documented pattern of conduct. We want to be direct with you about what Carney has done and what he is likely to do on your platform. For years, through his blog, YouTube channel, and podcast appearances, Carney has accused Jennifer McKay, Brian Albert, Colin Albert, and Brian Higgins of being murderers. He has published their home addresses, identified their family members, tormented their children, and encouraged his followers to confront and harass them. He has done so while monetizing that audience through paid subscriptions, merchandise, and platform advertising revenue building a business model that depends on the perpetuation of false accusations against private citizens, regular soccer moms. We have every reason to believe that Carney's purpose in appearing on your program is not to engage in good faith discussion about the legal proceedings or his own conduct, but to use your substantial audience, which dwarfs his own, to it's like they're gaining audience with royalty when they're talking. It's so pathetic. It's so fucking sniveling and snide. It's got such fucking vibes of that little skinny dude from the Avengers, dude. Thanos' left or right hand, right? Just all, it's just gross. Look at this. Like, your substantial audience, which dwarfs his own, your majesty. Only, compared to your substantial audience, sire, compared to yours, everything else pales in comparison to yours, your majesty. Your greatness. Your grace. Like, there's nothing genuine about that. Anytime you ever see somebody doing that shit in the movies, they're just some opportunistic fucking shitbag. Like, it always is that. It's always the Star Screams and the fucking Destros. You know what I mean? The Cobra Commanders against the fucking Serpentors. Like, they're always envious and shitty. Always envious and shitty. And so they're just like, so far what this looks like to me is that they're trying to control the narrative of the interview. Like, we should let you know, here are some stuff that you can ask them about, which they're not telling. They're just trying to make this shit so fucking compelling that Tim Pool all of a sudden challenges him. Like, Tim Pool, who's Mr. Free Speech, is going to go, well, wait a minute. Do you think that that's right? You think that it's right to gather a bunch of people and start and call it a rolling rally and go all down the street? You think that's right? To get in a cop's face with a phone? Do you think it's right to show up to a child's lacrosse game, sir? How dare you? That's what they think is going to happen here. What they're hoping is going to happen if Aiden goes on there. Like, Tim Pool's just going to hit him with all these. Like Aiden is not going to completely fucking assume that Tim Pool did his homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you that Tim Pool was not going into this going, oh my God, I have no idea who this guy is. And, I'm just going to whatever about it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think Tim Pool fucking JFK'd this shit like he did, like JFK did Natalie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's not what he does. That's not what professionals fucking do. So he's got a lawyer here. He's got the McAlbert's lawyer contacting his company, his production company. And so far, it just seems like they're trying to control the narrative. But I don't think that's their only purpose here. Because this also seems like a very, very veiled threat so far. Maybe it won't be so veiled moving forward. To republish the same defamatory statements that form the core of the pending action while reaching a new pool of viewers and generating new revenue. Indeed, as recently as this week, Carney has continued his defamation campaign by publicly and falsely describing our clients as quote unquote cop killers and bragging that he had exposed who the fuck they were or who the fuck they are and what they did based on his documented conduct. Any such appearance on your show presents a concrete risk that specific false and legally actionable statements about our clients will be broadcast on your platform. That right there is the McAlbert's attorneys attempting to put the accountability on Tim Pool's plate. That right there was what that was. Well, this is what he's going to fucking do. He's going to go on there and he's going to spew out. He's going to use your platform and spew out to try to get a newer audience. Now, if it was just lies and shitty, then why are you worried about it? Because, I mean, Tim Pool's got a large platform. He's not going to attract a smart audience if everything that he's saying is lies. What are you worried about? This screams that the McAlberts are afraid of more people getting a thirst for the truth as to what is happening here, because Boston police officer John O'Keefe still has not gotten justice. And the fact that Boston police officer John O'Keefe still has not gotten justice keeps questions kicking and screaming. This is inevitable, like Thanos. That's all that's going to happen. And the fact of the matter is, these people, there's so much evidence to suspect these people of, at the very least, protecting each other, but at least one of them is responsible for the death of Boston police officer John O'Keefe, in my opinion, because all of the evidence dictates this. And we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Your platform's potential legal exposure. Here comes the threat. We draw your attention to the well-established principle that a broadcaster or publisher who permits a third party to defame another with knowledge of or reason to know of the defamatory character of the statements may itself be liable for the harm caused. This principle applies with particular force. Whereas here, the host has advance notice of a guest's established pattern of defamatory conduct. Oh, shit. So now they're citing the law. This is a full-on threat of litigation. This is not even, I'm not even going to read that. But this is all, look, the reinstatement second of torts, blah, 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 blah. All of this is case law right here. So right now they're quoting, they're citing case law. This is absolutely a threat of litigation against Tim Pool. It can't be perceived any other way. To perceive it any other way would be beyond naive. It would be stupidly naive. Now, after they cite all this case law, we acknowledge that platforms hosting live or real-time programming here invoke certain defenses in this area of law. But these defenses are grounded in the absence of the advance notice and the impossibility of meaningful editorial review. Neither consideration applies here. You have now received written notice in specific and documented terms that Mr. Carney has a years-long pattern of making false and defamatory statements about identifiable private individuals. And those statements are the subject of an active civil litigation. And that his apparent purpose in seeking your platform is to republish these statements to a wider audience. That notice is this letter. We urge you to consult with your own counsel before making any decisions about Mr. Carney's appearance. Wow. What we are asking, we ask that you review the enclosed complaint in full so that you understand the scope and specifically the claims pending against Mr. Carney, and 2, to consult with counsel regarding your personal and your company's potential exposure as a republisher of defamatory conduct under applicable law. We hope that after taking these steps, you conclude that hosting Mr. Carney is neither in your interests nor in the public's interests. However, if you choose to proceed, we ask that you take reasonable editorial precautions to prevent Mr. Carney from repeating specific false factual allegations about our clients. In particular, any allegations that they murdered, concealed the murder of, or framed Karen Reed for the murder of John O'Keefe. This is unbelievable. Our clients have endured years of harassment, threats, and reputational destruction because they did what every citizen is asked to do. They came forward, told the truth, and cooperated with law enforcement. They deserve a minimum, not to have the lies told about them amplified further by a media platform with millions of subscribers. We are available to speak with you or your counsel at your convenience and can provide you with additional documentation as appropriate. Please do not hesitate to contact us. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty amazing. First of all, McAlberts,
You suck.
you absolutely fucking suck. And I think it's interesting when you look at this tweet. I want to look at some of the comments here. And Aiden is posting in his thread about this stuff. Now, if I had to guess, now this is what you have to understand, folks. We live in the real world, okay? We live in the real world. What I do is a business. What Aiden does is a business. What Tim Pool does is most definitely a business, okay? Smaller, larger, whatever, okay? But the answer to 99 out of 100 questions is what, folks? How many times have we gone over this? The answer to 99 out of 100 questions is what? And this is what they're thinking about, because a lot of people are going, Tim Pool is a coward, blah, 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 because he doesn't have him on. And I made a comment when I first went into Aiden's stream. I had no information. I just saw that Aiden had gone to West Virginia and Tim Pool's people canceled out on Aiden. And I thought that's all I was seeing. And I was like, this is just completely fucked up. It made me actually very mad for Aiden. That's really shitty. And so I got, as things, I was listening to Aiden's stream. Aiden was saying, hey, just don't attack Tim, like I see people you guys don't understand. And I'm getting where Aiden's coming from. And I feel like I have my own understanding of why Tim's people did what they did. I don't think at the end of the day it was Tim's decision. I think that he gets final say. Sure, I don't know how that works, but I would assume so. But he also has people that he pays them for him to listen to and advise him. And so he pays them for advice that it's in his best interest to follow. And so this is an outright threat in litigation. And you have to understand, I was not aware of this tweet when I made the comment that I made in Aiden's chat early on when I first jumped in. I am nowhere near wanting to call Tim Pool a coward. Nowhere near that. Because nothing is to say that you can't. This is a disruption. But you have to understand that now what the McAlberts did by doing this, they made all of Tim Pool's people go, what the fuck is the fuss about? So Aiden, there's one, can anybody name the phenomenon that has been the most consistent when it comes to an effort executed by the McAlberts with Turtleboy at the end of it? What is the phenomenon that has consistently happened? There it is. There it is. Everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying it. So now, what is Aiden doing? What is Aiden doing right now? Doing what Aiden does is the answer to that. Specifically, now that he's not allowed to be on Tim Pool, and Tim Pool said, don't follow this guy because Tim Pool is scared of litigation. And it's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So he is advising his audience who are not very curious. They are people who don't think independently in any way, shape, or form, I'm sure. And they are going to listen to Tim Pool and do exactly what Tim Pool says in that tweet. This will happen because Tim Pool leads a cult, just like Dr. Turtleboy leads a cult. So, what's up, Richie? It's good to see you, buddy. So Tim Pool doing exactly what his attorneys advised him to do, told all of his followers on Twitter, do not go check out Dr. Turtleboy and do not listen to him whatever you do. Okay? And so I am sure that Tim Pool's audience is going to comply with this instruction. It's very, very firm instruction to his audience. And so now, I mean, because basically what happened here was, yeah, he would have platformed him, but now Tim Pool has shared that he got a legal threat from the McAlberts Like, I was going to have this guy on. I mean, this is basically what I'm thinking. Tim Pool's what's going on in his head. I listen, folks. I was going to have this guy on, and he goes by the name Turtleboy, and these people. He claims that these people had him arrested and charged because they were afraid of what he has to say. And I was going to have him on today, but his lawyers, or their lawyers, the people who had him charged allegedly, and are now suing him, threatened to sue me if I had him on. So I guess, whatever they're saying, whatever Turtleboy is saying about them can't be true. I mean, this is the dumbest thing that I can imagine would come from the McAlberts. And there's a lot of real stupidity on here as well. Oh my God, shut up. Sorry, I saw a Julie Carpenter tweet. And I know it's not right to speak of your significant other that way. I know it's not right. No, there was this. Of course, Krusty Panties has to chime in. And she says, attorneys Chris Matei and James Tuxbury with the team have pulled a complete power move and slapped their nuts on the table and showed Aiden Carney he will not be going on any large streams. I should just read it in her voice, right? Or selling any documentary projects, films, or books anytime soon. No more booking theaters, nothing. If the liability is too much for even Tim Pool, it's way too much for reputable streamer studios, distributors, and publishers. This is a tiny sliver of vindication for all the people who Aiden Carney has harmed. But it's a long, expensive fight, and evil always goes down swinging. Support the fight by donating today. This isn't censorship. This is reckoning. Look, blackballed. Blackballed. The downfall of Aiden Carney. The downfall of Aiden Carney. Unbelievable, bro. This is so stupid. Oh my God. Like the McAlberts are the stupidest fucking people ever, bro. Like they just are. Let's just be real. The McAlberts are the stupidest fucking people ever, dude. Like what is good? What is the good in having the power to cover something up, but not having the smarts to make it to where nobody is asking questions about it? The fucking public isn't asking questions about it. Like, you must be really stupid. It's really crazy to me. Now let's go over this real quick. I'm just gonna play it fast because fuck the world. That's why.
Versus Karen Reed at all. Counsel, can you please step forward and state your name for the record to present the plaintiffs?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jim Tuxbury on behalf of the plaintiffs, Jennifer McGabe, Brian Albert, Brian Higgins, and Colin Albert.
Like, all of those people there suck. Every single one of those people sitting there fucking suck. Like, when you And listen, I tweeted about this before, and I don't think I got enough love on it, dude. I don't think I got enough love on it. And I'm not saying I realize that some people feel like I've been making a lot of homophobic remarks lately. They're not. They're not. These are just observations. And maybe it's me. Who knows? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm obsessed with gayness right now. Who knows? I don't know. It's possible. Casey Christie, thank you so much. Tim just addressed on his current live stream, totally on Aiden's side. It's great. About 10 minutes into the stream. All right, yeah, I'll go check it out in a second. Thank you so much. Fervent, what's up, homie? So like I tweeted about this before, okay? Are we gonna just like are we gonna keep acting like there's not some weird, just slightly beyond man crush shit going on with Matt McCabe and Brian Albert and Brian Higgins and Brian Albert? I think that there's a competition for his affection going on there. I think it's really fucking weird. I think Chris Albert kind of is involved in that in a weird way too, but feels more secure than anybody else because he's the brother. 1977 Felicia G. I wonder which one killed John O'Keefe. Stress is a way, is a quick way to lose weight. Agreed. Yeah, that's very, very true. Stress is a way to lose weight for sure. Now, oh shit. All right, everybody, this party just picked up. Fucking Danny's in the house right now. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck we want about the next who knows how many hours. I mean, I don't know, maybe we go on fucking night. I don't know. What y'all think? You don't want to do this shit all motherfucking night, huh? Show y'all how we do this shit in the South, motherfuckers.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Chris Maddy. I have an application for pro hockey.
Yeah, like, listen, dude. You know, they went into that courtroom with a whole "we're all in this together" attitude, right? Didn't they do that? They walked in there. I mean, that's safe to assume that they all walked in there and with this whole "we're in this together" attitude. Okay, cool, man. Right? And so there's this really sweet compromise that seems to take place when it came to Matt McCabe and Brian Higgins. Matt McCabe and Brian Higgins were like, you know what, dude? You know, we can both. We you know what we could do? We could both sit next to Brian. You know? I mean, so I want to sit, you know, and Higgins be like, well, you know, cost. I want to sit next to him, but you know, you got a wife. What does that mean? I got a wife. What does that have anything to do with it? What are you talking about? What does that have anything to do with it? That I got a wife. Oh my God, dude. I'm just saying we can both sit next to Brian. I'm just saying. Michelle gifted a membership. Thank you so much. Like, how long are we gonna act like Higgy's not totally fucking gay for Brian Albert? I'm trying to tell you, I already know this is my theory on what happened. I have a working fucking theory. Okay? I have a working fucking theory. I've always had a working fucking theory, and I'm going to share with you again my working fucking theory on what the fuck happened that night. You've got Brian Albert, Brian Higgins show up to the Waterfall Bar and Grill. They're hanging out. They're drinking. They've been drinking all day. They drove from New York to some other cop's funeral, friend of theirs, right on. They came. Sorry about him. I'm not saying right on that he's dead, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, they're hanging out. They're drinking, right? John O'Keefe, Karen Reed walk into the Waterfall Bar and Grill, okay? Everybody says hello. Everybody says, gives a hug and a kiss. Hoo hoo, ha ha, hee hee. Cool. It's good to see everybody. Higgins feels a certain way now that Karen has walked in. Dead silence, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, no communication between the two of them that we know of, at least not between their text or their phone. Right? 2 weeks of silence. Dead air. Karen walks in with John. Court TV. Thank you. So Court, I got to give you a song for that, bro.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad.
Listen, man, I'm not ready to call Tim a wimp. Court TV, you win handle of the day. It's the simplicity. Why does the true crime community attract so many crazy people? Do other online communities deal with their own Kate Peters and twisted tragedies, etc.? I don't know. Yeah, they do. Right. Yes. This is very, very true. I came from that community. What do you think? You think this is my first fucking rodeo, bro? You think fucking Randall, you think fucking Cryford, you think fucking BLT are the first fucking lol cows that I've ever fucking reviewed? That I've ever fucking exposed and reviewed? Dude, don't fucking call it a comeback. I've been here for years. But yes, the answer is yes. It always does. So, no, not 9 years. I ain't been around for 9 years. I'm not ready to say. I think that when you get, there's no choice but to cancel. I believe that what's going to happen is, and it's a smart move. This is what you do as a sound business person who makes sound business decisions. Somebody slaps you with a threat, and you're about to go and do an interview with somebody, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you get a threat of litigation for having the person on. You go, oh, hold your horses. Let me pass this on to the people that I pay to deal with situations like this and advise me through situations like this. And what they're going to most likely do, anybody with a fucking brain could put together that what they would most likely do is go, okay, hold off until we figure out how we're going to handle this. That's it. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated. And it's not a pussy move. It's just like, okay, this isn't, no, they're not going to shut me up, but hold on a second. I'm not going to fucking just fly off the handle and do some wild shit either. Let me fucking work with, I'm fucking Tim Pool, bro. Let me fucking talk to my people. Let's see what my people figure out here. Because now a fire's been lit. Now people are curious. Everybody who fucking, how many likes does he have on that tweet? Let me see. And then Ricada says, you'll never have to worry about that shit with me. So Tim Pool has 2,000 likes and 558 reposts. 2,000 likes on that. Okay. Now, hold on. I got interrupted. And kindly, I appreciate it. Interrupt me all you want. It's fine. I'll remember to get back on track, or I won't. Who cares? We'll figure it out. We'll still have fun. So my theory on what happened that night. So Brian Higgins, it's been 2 weeks, dead air between him and Karen. Okay. Karen is all huggy and all, affectionate physically. A lot of PDA happening with John O'Keefe. And they're having a good time. Everybody's having a good time. Higgy doesn't like it. Higgy is trying to occupy his mind. And he goes, hey, Brian, this is what happened. Hey, BA. He probably calls him BA. And then he fucking leans over and he fucking tells him what happened between him and Karen. And Brian Albert, being the soft-spoken person that he is, doesn't probably talk too much so that he can get people to talk more around him. That's how you control a room. And so Brian Higgins wants to impress Brian Albert. Again, this is just a theory, folks. Brian Higgins wants to impress Brian Albert, and he is saying, he tells him about Karen. Brian Albert, in my opinion, basically called Higgins a pussy and says something along the lines, I'm imagining, if you don't fuck her tonight, if you don't take her home and fuck her tonight, then you're fucking gay. I always fucking knew you were gay. And dude, I saw the way you were looking at me. I see the way you look at me sometimes, dude. And I wonder. I fucking wonder. I see the way you fucking look at me sometimes. And it's like, dude, like, you want to fucking jump me or what? You want to fucking jump me? And I feel like that shit fucking happened. And Higgins was like, oh yeah? Well, come here. I bet you I could take you right now. And they start fucking grab-assing, right? Nicola Maxwell gifted a membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And Spacey Stacy, it's Twiggy Bear now. Thank you, Nicola. And we're gonna get there. Relax, man. I'm not gonna snipe them. Like, I'll go on there if he's still alive. I'll go on there and then I'll go back at the 10-minute mark like I was asked to. But let the man do his thing. So it seems to me that Higgins got into a mode to where he needed to impress Brian Albert. And everything that Brian Higgins did from the moment that he told Brian Albert about Karen Reed was to impress Brian Albert. Nicola gifted another membership. Thank you so much. So they're grab-assing and shit. And then Higgins, drunk, adrenaline from fucking getting fucking his ass fucking drilled through his clothes by Brian Albert. He starts fucking yelling across the bar at John aggressively. Okay? Clearly it's aggressive. It's clearly aggressive. Text messages. Are you coming here? This is after he sent Karen a message that says, well, she ignores it. He's waiting for a response. She ignores him. He's like, what the fuck? This bitch just played with me for God knows how fucking long. She's been playing fucking games with me. She shows up here with her boyfriend and she's fucking rubbing this shit in my face. This is going to fucking piss him off. It's going to piss any small dicked insecure fucking tool like this guy off. Guaranteed. Was Nan now grand? Was Nan now grand? Thank you so much. It's not, dude, it doesn't take fucking Carl Jung or Sigmund fucking Freud to see what's going on here. This guy felt insecure as fuck that night. John emasculated him, and by doing absolutely nothing. John emasculated him because the girl that he thought was going to leave him was completely ignoring him for the guy she was going to leave him for. Hanging all over him. He says, well, implying like, so is something going to happen between us? It's now or never, babe. You got me here. You got him here. You've been fucking teasing me this whole goddamn fucking time. This is the drunk, insecure mentality that's happening right now. You're a fucking dick tease. And so what does he do? Well, fucking the only way is to fucking challenge this guy. John knows what's going on. John knows what's happening. He understands. He already knows that there was some shit going on between Karen and Higgins. To what extent, I don't know what he was aware of, but he was aware of it. He asked her before that if they had hooked up. Right? So then you see in the footage, Chris Albert is trying to calm Brian Higgins down as he's yelling across the bar. John O'Keefe is standing there with his beer, wanting to finish it. Everybody else is outside. He's like, I'm just going to finish my beer. And then he dances a little jig, you know? While Brian Higgins is yelling at him, heated, mad. Chris Albert's trying to calm him down. Then guess what? Brian Albert almost scolds Chris Albert for involving himself. Because I would imagine Chris Albert is like, I've got aspirations here in this town. I own a fucking pizza shop right there, right across the street. Can you please? You can't fucking, you're a fucking ATF agent. That's a cop, dude. What are you trying to do? This is fucking stupid. What the fuck is going on? I don't even understand what this is about. That's what I imagine Chris Albert's going through right at that moment. He's trying to protect his image in the town. Brian Albert's like, you don't need to worry about that. Because it's really Brian Albert who's got the power in the town. Right? So then, whatever happens in the car on the way there is a mystery. It's a mystery. To me. So I absolutely believe that John knew that he was going over there for some sort of confrontation. And I believe John knew that it was about Karen. Teresa Bear, newsflash, Higgy, if you're headed to the grave, you don't blame the hearsay. Thank you so much. I mean, let's just be real. So my point being is Brian Higgins simply felt emasculated that night. And it was because of how he imagined Brian Albert perceiving him. Think about that. The hearse, not the hearsay, the hearse. Thank you. Sorry. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Yeah, I got it. You bunch of cunts. I hate you all. I'm just kidding. Like right now, like if there was somebody here, I'd fucking kill him because you guys just fucking emasculated me. I feel emasculated because I said hearsay. See what I'm saying? Fucking fucking murder somebody, bro. Worcester. We're gonna start that now. So yeah, I absolutely 100% believe that the motive to kill John O'Keefe, and I believe it was Higgins, and the motive to kill John O'Keefe was to impress Brian Albert. That's what I think. I don't even think he cared so much about. I mean, he went 2 weeks without texting her. 2 weeks without texting her. Right? So I don't think he cared about being with Karen anymore. I don't think he gave a shit. I think he exhausted every effort to get her to reciprocate his feelings, get her to express herself verbally or in writing how he felt, how she felt. And she never would really do this. And I think that watching her act like he didn't exist after all that, and she was going to leave the very guy that she was flaunting all this affection for in front of him. I feel, yeah. And I feel like he would have bottled it up completely had he not bragged to Brian Albert about Karen. And when you watch the footage, you can absolutely see this happening. You can absolutely see and imagine that this is what's happening, that Brian Higgins tells Brian Albert about Karen Reed and the behavior changes. The peacocking, as Microdots put it in his video. So, yeah, I absolutely believe that Brian Higgins killed Boston police officer John O'Keefe. And I absolutely believe that the motive for doing so was to impress Brian Albert. And we don't need to watch this. I don't want to go over that. And the thing is you have to understand, folks. Again, the Streisand effect. These people just don't seem to get it. They get really, really anxious about things, and then they fly off the handle and do something, just irrational. And it's completely fucking irrational to get your lawyers to fucking throw a threatening lawsuit at Tim Pool of all people. And you're trying to silence a guy who speaks so much against censorship and so much against anybody who tries to stifle the First Amendment from anyone else. How do you think that's going to work out? Amy McCabe, thank you so much for the $20 Venmo. Not one of them look innocent. I agree. They don't. Not one of them look innocent at all. They all lied on the stand. They lied in statements. They lied grand jury testimony. I mean, it's just there's so much reason to believe that it's perfectly justified to ask these questions and even conclude via theory that these people killed and covered up the murder of Boston police officer John O'Keefe. So, oh shit. Oh, here we go. Hold on. All right. Sorry, I was trying to cue this up. A lot of turtles in the chat.
Jackson Dart would have been not controversial at all if he chose to, speak at a Trump rally.
Now,
but a year later, again, things have changed. Everyone, preemptively declared woke is dead. And, this
stop
is a new era
what you're doing.
1 year later, look, we're not quite at like first term level.
Stop what you're doing.
With the Jackson Dart thing. I don't think a year.
And go give this video a like. And type some turtle chats. Type some turtle emojis in the chat. But don't, be kind. Be nice. Just type some turtle emojis in the chat. Let him know that you love Turtleboy. And make sure to give his video a like when you do, just as a nice gesture, please.
A year ago, they were still getting significant pushback, and a couple people were brave enough to last through it. But I definitely think it's still been there.
I mean, it would. I don't think it would have been just as ripping through the headlines like it did this time. And we even saw a lot of different athletes and musicians that would certainly not be considered political whatsoever that were endorsing Trump.
It's at the very beginning.
I was rallying the Bronx.
The bottle and a bunch of other coffees are available to all of you guys. To be not sure, we do have 5 confirmed artists canceling. So far, 5 out of 9 artists who are set to perform for the Freedom 250 Fest have canceled. I'm hearing that it may actually be 6 at this point, but not sure. We do have 5 confirmed artists canceling. Now, we don't exactly know why they would agree to do the America 250 4th of July Fest.
It can't be before this.
Cancel right when it was announced that they were going to be performing. They're saying, we thought it was going to be patriotic.
It can't be before this because this is the beginning of it.
But now it's divisive. That is, we didn't know until Bret Michaels came out and said his crew, they're getting death threats.
After the
it's pretty obvious what happened.
Okay.
All of these and a bunch of other coffees are available to all of you. We're doing Lisa Reynolds.
Hi, guys. Nice to be back. Thanks for having me, Tim. Sorry that I'm your guest.
Well, it's your fault.
It is my fault.
You're responsible for booking, so.
I am responsible for booking, and I feel.
Well, there's actually big news that I think will be interesting to a lot of people, and we'll explain in just a second, but get the boys hanging out.
Yeah, I'm just excited. I haven't been on a panel with Lisa before, so I'm
glad you came
thankful.
down, Lisa.
I'm very thankful. Lisa's one of my favorite people on planet Earth.
Aw,
Oh, you guys are meant for each other. I felt like you
Conan McManus.
I feel like I'm like her Padawan in some way.
You're like a younger brother or something to me.
Yeah.
You've seen her work. You've seen him go the distance.
And Ian is slowly turning into a cowboy, I guess.
Howdy, you're
I
right.
like it.
man.
I'm
Also, you
bringing
wear
it
like a
up.
scarecrow.
Ian, you should get a Canadian tuxedo. You should wear that.
Canadian tux. I want to go horseback.
You know what a Canadian tuxedo is, right?
No, but I'm gonna look it up.
I'll take you riding.
I'm down. Let's go.
100%. I'll take you.
Oh,
So we're gonna get into the news. We want to talk about this American 250
Carter
stuff.
Banks.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, what's up?
But I'll just give a quick update and announcement on what happened. Actually, maybe I can just pull up the old tweet here,
And so why we don't have.
and so I can just read for you the exact statement. And it is this: canceled. This morning, my lawyers received notice pertaining to Dr. Turtleboy and risk of legal exposure if we host him. The notice is attached. Under advisement of counsel, we will not host him on Timcast IRL and must advise, do not follow Dr. Turtleboy on X. Do not read or listen to what he is saying. Do not pursue his website. This is Aiden Kearney. We were informed that he has put out defamatory statements.
Kearney?
Facing legal action. The letter is available on X. We were threatened that we have a great risk of legal exposure. I spoke with my legal counsel. They said, essentially, we cannot have him on the show. Guys, there's a lot of people who are upset saying, why would you do this? We have lawyers for a reason. And, they said, we can't have him on the show because of apparently what is in this letter. You can read the letter for yourself. So I will just stress one more time. As I understand it, the things that Aidan Kearney has said are dangerous and should not be heard by anyone. So do not follow him or read what he is saying.
Don't make up your mind for yourself on who the bad guys are.
Exactly.
It's information you should not hear. It's things you should not hear. Don't listen to it. I will not be involved in whatever this is. So I will just tell you, just don't read, don't follow, don't do any of that stuff.
I have nothing to do with Aidan Kearney.
What?
Yeah. I was just being
Okay,
subversive.
okay.
Okay,
You said that in such a.
I don't know. I haven't
You
followed
don't know
it.
yet.
It's working.
I immediately made sure not to check out his website. I certainly made sure not to check his Twitter or read anything.
Right.
Zero.
Yeah,
That
just
is
don't
the
do
last thing I
that.
would do, and I would
Do
certainly like,
whatever
please,
you
please
do,
not go to
don't.
his handle and check him out and follow.
Don't do it. No, because he's dangerous. Don't do it.
No,
He's
Very
dangerous.
No,
Exactly.
No, I'm serious. You should not read any of this stuff. Let's talk about this. We got this from Variety. Brett Michaels is fifth act to pull out of Freedom 250 in DC, citing threats and safety
Is that
concerns
it?
as Trump-backed shows evolve. Two guys, a long time ago. And CC Music Factory, we're not sure if
I
they're
don't give a
seeing with the
fuck
riots
about
and threats
any
against
of
Eric Kirk.
I don't think that these people will follow through on their death threats because that's what's been happening.
Well, there's kind of something interesting happening here in regards to this cancellations. Is like
All
just
right.
1 year ago, Martina McBride would have been proud.
So is that it?
Jackson Dart would have been not controversial at all if he chose to, speak at a Trump rally. But a year later, again, things
All
have
right.
changed. Everyone.
We're gonna get people. The phone lines are now open. You can call in. Redo on regular speed. No, I'm not going to redo it on regular speed, bro. Like, listen. Tim Pool protected himself legally, but it was obvious. I mean, it was obvious what they were doing there. So Tim Pool is me. He's like, we have lawyers for a reason. But I don't think he's gonna touch it. I really don't.
Call from
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Donald from Worcester.
Donald from Worcester. How we doing, buddy?
Good, brother. How are you?
Doing good, man.
It is Worcester, right? Not Worcester, not Worcester.
It's Worcester. Everybody fucking knows.
Absolutely.
Everybody don't break my balls, okay? It's Worcester. It's always been Worcester.
You were spot. Worcester. Spot on about your analysis of the Higgins and BA conversations being drunk all day at a funeral.
Yeah.
And and then when Karen touched his arm in the bar room there a little bit, and a little flirty smile, and ghosted him again.
Yeah.
That fired him up.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You could tell. You can tell that this is the kind of thing that gets under his skin, dude. He's got small dick vibes all day. You know what I mean?
Not that I've ever been around a bunch of drunk cops in bar rooms with girls around.
No, I'm sure you haven't, Donald from Worcester.
No fights have ever happened.
I'm sure that's never happened, Donald from Worcester.
Nope. So, but yeah, no, it's good analysis because that's just a human thing that happened, and they got in a fight. And
Listen,
an
if you
accident
guys
happened,
ever need me to come down there and solve some crimes, bro, I got you, dude. Okay,
it's easy.
It
But the
is,
thing is,
bro.
like
I'll come down there. I'll fucking get a whiteboard and I'll fucking school all you guys on investigations. Okay.
The sad part was they were all too freaking hammered to think logically. Hey, just call an ambulance. If they got to lie, oh, he was drunk too and he fell and hit his head, and call a freaking ambulance for the guy. But they couldn't because then if he lived, they have to tell him the truth.
Because he talk.
Yep. But this Timcast thing is the best thing they ever did for Turtleboy.
Yeah, totally. Like
I
it's amazing. Now, I mean, it sucks because from what I just heard, I don't think that Tim has any intention of having Turtleboy on. But he was definitely in his own. Well, he see, the thing is Tim having millions of followers seems to be kind of an amateur because he is advising, instructing all of his followers to not follow Turtleboy. Do not look into his claims. Do not hear what he has to say because it's dangerous. Okay? It's very, very dangerous for you. And by doing that, I don't think he understands that human nature. You'd think a guy with millions of fucking subs and followers would know that human nature, people are going to be curious and they're going to fucking. So Turtleboy got them all, man. Even Tim.
You mean like around Christmas time when your parents stay out of our closet? Don't go in there because there's no presents in there?
Right. Exactly. There's no presents in the closet. Poor Tim. No. Maybe if he gets his shit together, he'll be more successful as a broadcaster.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him some time. I bet you. I think you mentioned it earlier. I think I'm gonna agree with you again that I believe Tim probably will look into this a little bit. See who is this guy that I was gonna have on. And go, oh crap.
Maybe
I will have him.
Hopefully, I love it. I hope so. I hope so. But the thing is this is what it boils down to, and this is the reality of things, folks. Now I might be wrong, but again, the answer to 99 out of 100 questions is money. So,
right,
what's going to happen here is they're going to weigh out whether or not a lawsuit with these people is worth having Turtleboy on. Will Turtleboy generate enough revenue for Timcast IRL to where it's worth being sued to have him on? And I'm going to tell you right now, the likely answer is going to be no. There's a million other things for them to be talking about. So the way they're going to look at it is like, why are we going to do that? Just out of principle? That's not smart business decision. That's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think he did exactly what is the smartest thing for his platform to do at this very moment, which was say exactly that. Do not follow this person. No.
Yeah.
And this is going to work very well for Aiden in the long run, simply because of the obvious as well, is the McAlberts are proving once again that they're doing everything they can to silence him.
I can't believe that their lawyers actually did that as well. That's just very sleazy.
Right.
Some lawyers are
very
sleazy.
sleazy.
So we know the good ones, but that was just, it's like the Emperor of Japan with Pearl Harbor woke the sleeping giant. Their lawyers just poked the turtle.
They did. Right.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But, well, it's been a while since I said hello. I just wanted to say hi, and you were spot on with your cop analysis. You hang around cops?
No.
Well, you should. We're a lot of fun.
Yeah, serial killers like to hang around cops too. I'll talk to you later, Donald from Worcester.
All right, Willie Glara. Good night.
Good night, buddy. All right, next caller. We love Donald from Worcester.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Candy.
Candy. What's up, Candy?
Yeah, my mom. I was born on St. Patty's Day, so I'm screwed.
Okay. Can you turn the TV down in the background or whatever you're using?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, hold on. My puppy, he eats my clicker. So, here's my thing.
Okay.
These people are complete losers.
Total losers.
I know, I see your face. But I'm like, how dare you go after him? You guys are the ones that want it private, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Why? Karen and Aiden aren't scared.
No, they're not.
Like there's nothing to be afraid of. And I can't hear you. You're picking on me right now. Hello? What are you
What are you
saying?
saying?
But
I
anyway,
do, anyways.
I feel bad for
Lives are
Aiden.
hidden.
And now I'm on
No, but
X yelling
now
at
you
people. Are you talking to me or the people on? What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Oh my God, what are you saying about me?
I'll ask the questions. Go ahead.
Then ask me questions.
Huh?
Then ask a question.
I'll answer the question. Go ahead.
Then ask me questions.
Huh?
Then ask a question.
Call from.
Oh! I don't know what happened there.
Why'd I do it? Because I'm petty. And lucky for me, my family's petty too.
Nobody wants to call now? Did I scare everyone off? Here we go.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, all right. Well, Marissa,
Hi, Marissa.
how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. So I was just listening to you, and sometimes I really just can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, so forgive me. But I was listening to Turtleboy earlier, and he was saying that if you don't watch Tim Pool, like you wouldn't know that when he tells his followers, do not look into it, that what he's really saying is go look into it. Like, I guess it's like a thing that he does.
What?
Yeah, that's what Turtleboy said. That when he tells his followers not to look into something, that they're supposed to go look into it.
You're fucking with me.
I swear to God, Turtleboy said it on his live this morning.
Oh.
And he said, he was saying if you don't watch them, you
What's
wouldn't know.
how do you do? The fuck?
Say what?
That is a fine how do you do right there.
So, yeah, and, I was watching another podcast right before you, another guy. I guess he's new. I've never seen him or heard of him. His name is Scott Starboard. And funny thing is, you were gifted a membership while I was in a stream. So I don't know if you were there or not. You don't have to be there to get gifted a membership. So I didn't know if you were really there or not. But yeah, he mentioned you a few times too. But he only had. Like,
I don't think I've ever clicked on that channel. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but apparently you're in his. I'd never heard of him before today, but he said apparently you're in his intro. Like he knows. I've never heard of the guy. He knew all about you, JFK. He went off about Mike. I think the only person he didn't mention was LTL. It was hilarious.
Said Scott
He knew
Starboard?
everything. Scott, let me look it up. Scott, yeah, Starboard, like star and then board, all one word. But yeah, he was going off about it. Like he was talking about how people are like crazy because they idolize Karen and make it a whole thing. He went on like a rampage about that, and but how she's totally innocent, and these are people who are just they're crazy for doing what they're doing. Basically, he went on. It was a good listen.
Okay. Scott Starboard. Cool.
Yep. Yeah, but I heard you going off about that, and I was like, I'm going to call and tell him what Turtleboy said, because I couldn't tell if you were being sarcastic or not.
Sarcastic about what?
About what he had said about don't go look into it.
Don't go look into what?
What Tim Pool said. Don't go, look into Turtleboy.
What about?
Sorry, I have you all confused.
About what though?
No, listen, I have you all confused. You said you were just talking on your stream about Tim Pool's Twitter post. Right?
Yeah.
And his Twitter post said, do not go look into Turtleboy. Don't read about it.
Don't read about what?
About the McAlberts and like what the lawsuit is about. Why they didn't have him on the show.
What show?
The Timcast show.
Okay, like a casting call?
How do you not know what I'm talking about?
Tim who? They're casting Tim to who? What are you talking about?
How do you not know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Timcast, the Tim Pool show that canceled Turtleboy today.
You come on here and then you spew out a bunch of nonsense and you expect
No, I know. I know I spewed out a lot, so I do apologize, but I'm back to the Timcast thing now.
Okay. Right, the Timcast thing.
So
I don't know. Like, so the show, what we've got going on today is that Turtleboy was scheduled to go on Timcast IRL, but he went all the way. He went all the way to West Virginia, and they canceled it on him. And apparently, it's because the McAlbert's lawyers sent Timcast IRL Incorporated a threat of litigation.
Right. So if you read Timcast,
What do you think we've been talking about this whole time?
That's what I'm trying to say, though. Like he's joking about not looking into, like, don't go look into it.
We've been sitting here talking about this whole time, and you're just now learning about this. You're just now figuring this out.
Oh no, I think you misunderstood what I said.
I don't know if you've been with us all day, but this is what's been happening.
I know exactly what's going on. I'm not sure where the disconnect happened between the two of us, so I apologize. But all I wanted to do was call and tell you that I wanted to mention the Scott guy to you, and I wanted to tell you that Timcast's comment about don't go look into Turtleboy is a joke, and that Turtleboy said that it's meant for his followers to go look into it.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm glad we got that all cleared up.
Yeah. But yeah, you should go check it out. It was good.
Okay. All right, thanks for calling.
All right.
Appreciate it. You're a good sport.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Call from.
You're on. You're on. You're on. Who am I speaking with? Calm down. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around.
Al Dante. Hi, chat. Hi, Will. Just saying, we kind of knew. Had he mentioned he was going on Timcast, I think we all kind of knew they were going to come after him full shaft. And they did. And look, it's a plus for not just our side, just for freedom of speech. We'll find out what happens. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I waited to hear Melanie, but I'm
Today, Junior!
Piece that, you know what Tim did was a good, bad thing. It's a good thing for freedom of speech. I think his hands were tied when the lawyers contacted him. So I think it's a win for TV. And shout out to all the people I follow. And you know what? It's I live in Canada, and we're really going through a lot of people knocking on doors for saying things via YouTube or Facebook. So please, please keep up the fight, because Canada is becoming England, where they're literally locking us up for our speech. So, you know,
Do they
I'm
have like a
always,
speed limit on the speech or like a minimum?
what?
Well, like, yeah, like if you speak too fast or too slow, will you get cited? Will they throw you in jail for that or punish you in some way for that?
Well, besides the mocking, no. Somebody had cops come to my neighbor's door for saying something against Quebec. So, yeah, they're being put in jail. It's not are you mocking or you saying speed?
I'm
saying speech.
Oh, no, but I'm saying you're saying that they're locking people up for speech. And I'm saying, do they have a speed of speech limit or a minimum? Either one.
They're literally coming to our doors, and they're trying to remove our rifles,
Yeah, that's no good.
our hunting rifles. The illegals can come in and bring their rifles,
Okay.
and they're allowed. Literally, Canada is being locked down. So I really appreciate Runkle and all of y'all for speaking for freedom of how you feel. I mean, if I don't like a rat,
So what's
sure.
what's stopping you from moving to the States?
I lived there. I had to come back here.
Did you get deported?
Mom passed,
Did ICE get you?
Pardon?
Did ICE get you?
Well, no, I was there for 30 years. It was never this way until illegal immigrants came in.
To Canada.
It was in the 80s and the 70s. You could go across the border, get a license. You could, it was basically a free pass. But once open borders with illegal immigrants from other countries coming in,
Okay.
it was us that was being suppressed, not the illegals. It was us. So, no, it had nothing to do with speed or anything. It was basically they win the fight.
Okay.
We're being silent. So the only reason why I call, thank you for everybody in the States having the freedom of speech and fighting for it, because we are being silent in Canada, and I don't know if
So don't let them silence you.
we're being put in jail for it.
Okay. Well, can't put everybody in jail, right?
Well, they're basically trying to. So, yeah. Or else what they'll do is cut your bank accounts off.
Wow, that's crazy.
They did it. They did it on the Freedom Convoy. They.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I was like, "What? That is crazy." I remember the convoy thing.
And it was a hacker that thought he was the best thing about it. Here's 80,000 people that gave.
Yeah.
money for the Freedom Convoy, and he thought he was the best, and everybody's bank account got locked.
Wow. Yeah,
But
that was
why do
crazy.
you
I remember I was
not-
like, oh my God, that was crazy to me.
Yeah, and they're doing it now.
But see, the
They're
thing
doing
is
it
like
now.
when that tells me that when it starts to get that bad, you guys will stand up for yourselves. You know what I mean? Like that's well, but you did it with the trucking thing. I remember that.
Yeah, but well, it's not that we're so we're just so content. We were content.
Well, nobody wants, yeah, you get used to a way of life, and then it's just like, man, do I really want to go through the hardship of going through the change? You know, and you know, you got to break everything down and then rebuild. Like it's like,
Yeah, well, look now.
it's a lot.
Don't forget there. We're
It just depends on how important is freedom to everyone collectively. There, that's what it boils down to.
45% taxes taken off every month. It's like eventually.
Yeah, that's what happened here. I mean, that's what 250 years ago, same thing. We didn't like paying taxes to the king back over in England when we're all the way over here, and we were like, "Fuck you, we're not doing that anymore. Fuck you."
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Like that's what everybody in Canada has going to have to do. It's what it boils down to. You're going to have to be like, "All right, well, fuck you."
Carney hated Trump, and today he's there. We love MAGA. It's like, really, liberals?
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're getting into the politics stuff, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I just wanted. I knew this was going to happen to Aiden. Once he said it aloud, saying he's going to go to Timcast, it was like, oh my God, why did you mention that? We already knew this was going to happen. The moles that have lived underground that never ever go out until they need to came out and tried to do it. But anyway, I'm doing this because I want to go see Melanie to see what she has.
Do you live like in a remote area? Maybe.
I live about 1,200 miles north of Quebec. I fly in and fly out.
Do you happen to know Brenda? Because you two would get along great.
Who?
Brenda from Canada. I don't know what part of Canada she's from, but
no, she's from Toronto.
Okay.
I live
You guys aren't homies.
remote.
You guys should exchange phone numbers.
Do you know where the Hudson Bay is?
No. I mean, yeah, I do.
Actually, Russia and the Hudson Bay are very close.
Okay.
Which is, yeah.
Can you see Russia from your house?
Well, basically, if I fly, yeah, you can basically see the lights there as I'm flying towards Hudson Bay.
As you're flying
I'm a
towards
boat hunter.
Hudson Bay.
I fly in and fly out. And yeah, so anyway, I'll let other people speak with you, but it was just a little, you know what, please, everybody, continue freedom of speech because it's getting bad here.
All right.
It's really bad in Canada. So anyway, love y'all. Have a good evening.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Call from
Grammy Kisses.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Grammy Kisses.
Hi, Grammy Kisses.
How are you, Will?
I'm doing
Clara?
fantastic. Grammy Kisses.
Will, I am so pissed off. Can I say some bad words?
You can say as many bad words as you want, Grammy Kisses.
I am so pissed at those cunts.
Oh,
on
my
Twitter
God. What?
Going after Turtleboy.
Those
And
cunts
those
on
fucking
Twitter.
hood boogers. Those fucking hood boogers are a disgrace.
Okay.
Huh?
I said, okay, go ahead.
Did you see this post I put up of Jay Brill's teeth?
No.
I did that for you. 'Cause
Okay.
They fucked with you.
Oh, well, thanks. Appreciate it.
Don't be shaking your head like that at me, motherfucker.
I just said, oh, I said I didn't see it. That's all.
I'm just kidding with you, Will. But I am really very upset about this. Are you upset?
Mm-hmm. Not really. I mean, I not like when it first happened, I was mad. But in the grand scheme of things, it only strengthens Turtleboy's case that much more. This is even going to help him in his criminal case, I would imagine, if used properly. You know, like it's just another example of them trying to control him and trying to control what he says because they're afraid of what he has to say.
Exactly. And you see the effect on Twitter now. I mean, it's blowing up. It's trending.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I've been tweeting all day.
Yeah, it's great. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are going to challenge Tim Pool by saying, hey, I thought you were freedom of speech. What's going on here? You're going to just, you know, somebody intimidates you with a lawsuit and it shuts you up, you know? And I mean, I'm not one of those people, honestly. I understand where he's coming from. And I think it's a question of managing money than anything else. Like, you know, the money, it's too risky. You know, you're going to spend all this money on litigation for something that is probably not going to earn you or possibly not going to earn you. There's no guarantee that it's going to earn you the revenue in return, the publicity of it, you know?
Yeah, I get that it's about the money, but
right.
Guess what? Stop the fucking pussy and stand up for our rights.
Well, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, you know, there are those of us who do that, and then there's those of us who don't. That's what it boils down to. Aiden's one of the ones who do. So,
Tim Pool is.
Yeah, well, we'll see, you know, but yeah, well, at least we know Aiden's not. So,
yeah. Well, it was nice talking to you, Will. I finally got to talk to you. I've been a fan for a long time.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. You guys are really, really awesome.
You're a wonderful young man and you're very handsome.
Oh, well, thank you, Grabby Kisses.
You're so welcome, Will Glara. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, it's Rose from LA.
Hi, Rose from LA.
How's it going there?
It's going pretty great there.
I just wanted to kind of slightly disagree with you about the financial aspect of the show. It just seems like the attorney's letter was completely unethical. I mean, this civil case has it's not being what's it called?
There's no gag order on it, right?
Right. There's nothing legally restraining Turtleboy from talking about the case. And
there's nothing that holds Tim liable for anything that
exactly.
But what this does is it entraps them. It says, "Hey, this is so we can say that we warned you, and we're going to hold you accountable."
Yeah, I just would assume that the lawyers for this show, if they're this popular, would have a better insight into like this is kind of BS, you know, that take it that seriously. I was just surprised by that.
I don't
have a lot of time.
I don't think that Tim Pool's people are going to even pursue it any further. I don't think they feel
they don't want to deal with the drama.
I don't think they feel it's lucrative enough for their content to go after it so hard. Like there's so much more other shit that they talk about. You know what I mean? There's a million other political crazy things going on in the world that, you know what I mean? Like it's not gonna
small potatoes.
Right. And hopefully it wouldn't be, you know what I mean? But the thing is there's only a chance that it would be. There's only a chance that it would be. So there's only a
hear you
chance
there,
that it would pick up. So the risk is too great when you're looking at just profit loss, when you're looking at projections, right? This is something like this is going to look at things in terms of projections, and they're not going to project that the Turtleboy kid is going to generate enough revenue for the channel and for their brand as it's going to cost them to defend themselves against litigation from the Alberts, even though they'll win.
Right.
You see
And
what
I
I'm
hear
saying?
it. And he's not aware of the case. Like the casting person was the one bringing it to him. So doesn't have a dog in that fight. You know, he doesn't feel very passionate about it because he doesn't really know much about it. So
Right.
that makes sense.
Like it's easy.
it's
It's
weird.
easy for us to go, this is the most important thing in the world. A woman got
Right.
framed. This is a fucking dirty cops, man, and they're covering for each other over a fucking other cop. Like
We are outraged.
we are genuinely outraged, but we have to be realistic and understand that the rest of the world isn't going to be as outraged as we are. You know,
Absolutely. No, we all have
Yeah.
friends that know nothing about this case that look at us
Right.
like we're crazy. We know.
Yeah.
So,
And
it's not like the
that's the
McAlberts
thing.
ever
We'd
wanna,
be
like,
hypocrites for
debate.
criticizing them because freedom goes both
True.
ways. They're just as free to not give a fuck about it. You know what I mean? As they
Right.
are to speak
Some
up
days
and
I
gather.
wish I knew nothing about this either.
Right.
Because it like makes me crazy. But no, I get it. And it's not like the McAlberts ever want to debate or feel like, hey, you're not hearing our side. Why don't you have both sides come on your show? They never want to do that. So one thing about this expensive civil trial is it's going to be entertaining. Because for the first time, we're going to hear, defend yourselves, people. You say that you didn't have anything to do with it. Let's hear, well, then tell us why. What did you do? Answer our questions. And if we get any of those answers or even their bullshit answers, that's going to be entertaining. But
Yeah, Tim
they
Pool
never
doesn't
wanna
give a
debate.
fuck about
People
all that. Tim
out-debate
Pool just
people.
looks at it like, oh my God, I don't even know what the fuck this is
Yeah.
about. And I'm already
I
getting
know.
threatened to get sued. I don't give a fuck about this enough.
What
you know,
happens in
like,
Massachusetts stays in Massachusetts.
Right.
No, I hear you. Okay, I agree. We're back on the same page, my friend.
all right.
But thank you so much for taking my call, and you have a good night.
All right. You too, Rose. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Call from
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, hey, Will Clarence, specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. How you doing?
Especially a point. Hold on 1 second. We got to do this right. I got to refresh. I'm sorry. This is fucking me up. Hold on a second. Because, all right, hold on. Oh, but I have to like, no. There we go.
The antennas need to be adjusted.
The antennas needed to be adjusted. Especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, everybody.
Hey, antenna people, good to see you. I'm sorry, I was doing different stuff. What are you guys talking about tonight? All the madness today? Tim
Pretty much.
Pool and Tim Cast?
Yes. I got to get another soda.
All right, well, go grab yourselves a soda. I'll talk to the good antenna people. Say, how you doing, everybody? It's good to see you. I can't believe how famous they made Turtle Dove today. That's pretty wild stuff.
They made themselves famous too, didn't they?
They did. It's a win across the board. Tim Pool wins. Tim Pool, Tim Cast.
Yeah.
He wins. Turtle Dove definitely wins. And the House defenders, maybe not so much.
Maybe not so much, because here's the thing: is anybody who actually looks into this is going to look at the McAlberts and go, "They're fucking cop killers."
Yeah, like just watch a couple of them testify. Let's say you watch the Higgins testimony, and you're like, "What the hell is?" No, that's not how innocent people testify with lawyers and FBI proffers and stuff like that. And then maybe calling out. I mean, take your pick. Jennifer McCabe, be like, that's all I need to see. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, I mean, what was it that I tweeted? I was like, Yeah, Matt McCabe is gay with a splash of crystal light.
Ooh. Well, you know what they call Matt McCabe? They call him Tits McCabe.
Tits
but he's
McCabe.
The guy of that refers to the guy of the family. It's very strange.
It is. It is very strange. Tits McCabe.
Tits McCabe. Bonjour, sir. Oh, you're shaking.
Bonjour.
Ooh. Oh, you're smaller than I thought. Ooh. All right, Keithy, get out of my face.
Bro, I can't stand any of those people. Like, it's just so funny. Like, I just know. I mean, this is gonna go to trial, and the trial is gonna help the lawsuit. The lawsuit's gonna help the trial. It's just gonna one hand is gonna wash the other in Turtleboy's favor.
Yeah, I mean, this was not a good. Listen, he would have went to Tim Pool or Tim Cast, whatever it is. It kind of would have been under the radar. Probably not. We would have heard about it, but it wouldn't have been a huge deal. It's a huge deal right now.
It's a huge deal. I agree.
It's a huge deal. Yep. Like Matt McCabe's teeth. They're a huge deal.
Hey, Brian Elwood. Yeah, can I have a vodka with a splash of crystal light for my tits? My tits are getting too big. Crystal light doesn't have any calories, so my tits are getting a little too big.
They're getting plump. I'll say they're getting plump, not big.
They're getting plump.
Yeah, he's a really toothy guy. Yeah, Tits McCabe. He's great. We love him. But what else is going on?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. What's up, the other Mary B? She's in the chat. Get that guy an ass to grab. Get that guy an ass to grab.
You know she's a very sick girl, right?
Yes, I can tell.
She's dark. I mean, she's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the best ever.
She's absolutely
her
adorable.
Art is very dark.
Her heart is very dark.
You ever seen her Nan stuff?
Yeah. I've seen
It's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. There's a lot of stuff on the twat that some people are just like, I'm just like, God damn, y'all are ruthless, bro. Like even for me, like I'm like, God damn, y'all are tough.
She's a sick woman, but she's awesome. I love her. The best. Her little Nan color forms thing she does, it's hilarious, man. You got to check it out. Everybody check out the other Mary B.
The other Mary B. Yes.
On the YouTube machine presentations.
The YouTube presentations.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God. Dude.
Anyways, yeah, it's been great. Nan the other day pulled a stunt on me and then deleted her account. It's a long story. I don't really want to get into it, but she was being a real asshole.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to the BLT open panel stream. Like, I thought that was going to be a big hit. I was really hoping that was going to happen.
The BLT open stream, open stream at tears. Maybe he cries a bunch.
And what happened with the psychic lady on Cab?
Oh my God, I went over that. It's phenomenal.
Is it really? All right.
My God,
maybe I'll do a petty on it.
Yeah, it's the channel Calling All Peck Ahead.
Calling
on YouTube. Yeah, it was a good presentation. I like they tapped into. They talked to some spirits, and I think they're close to figuring out what happened to Officer John O'Keefe.
Okay,
they're close. It might take another session,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Another
that's the
session.
funny
Another
thing.
another
Somebody just brought up
$888. Is that what it is?
888, baby. It's the way to go.
888. Okay.
Somebody, her name is Carolyn Clapper, and if you, that's funny because DJ is a seal that claps. I mean, it's perfect.
So funny.
It's tremendous. I mean, I
They
think
still
they're
haven't
marketing
raised
this.
the 888. They still haven't raised it.
Oh,
God.
people!
Yo, can we share that link and raise it so that we can fucking do a petty? Like can we? Yeah, they haven't raised the 888. They need to raise another one. But you just said that they already went over it. That you already went over it. That they already had her on, right?
Yeah, they already had her on, but they hadn't figured out what happened to John O'Keefe yet. It's going to take one more session.
Oh yeah, we got to take one more. So we got to raise that. We got to raise that.
Yeah, it's going to. Yeah, I think on the next one they'll figure it out. She was very close, but she had to go, and they were talking to the spirits, and they're like, "Oh, this house is clean," stuff like that. They almost figured it out.
Yeah, that's so funny, dude. I mean, it's so funny. You know what's not funny though?
Yeah. What?
Ghosts.
Yeah, well,
it's not funny.
Nothing to joke about.
Yeah, death is nothing to joke about. Okay.
No,
it only happens to the nicest people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that crazy.
Only
she ran into a building with two people, and she lives. She jumped in a police car.
Only certain people experience death or are affected by it, so therefore you can never joke about it. Select few.
Are you gonna pull a Cosgrove death joke on me, Will Clare? Is that what you're building up to?
I was not. No, never.
Okay, well, forget about it. Let's change the subject.
There's nothing funny about your demise, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Yeah, I opened the door, so go ahead.
What do you mean? You opened the what door? The door to another dimension? Are you saying there's no God? What do you see right now? Is there a light?
Well, I don't know how you got that out of what I just said, but sure.
Oh my God. Yeah, we gotta raise the 888, man. For
888 is looking great. Let's get that lady back on the show so we can figure out what happened to John O'Keefe. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, this should have been done a long time ago. Like fucking Proctor.
Well, you would think. Yeah. How did she?
Proctor did everything wrong, and all he had to do was hire the psychic. Fucking dick.
They didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to, plant, whatever. I'm not alleging anything, but they could have called this lady up. Her name's Clapper, and been like, "Hey, what's up? Where's my friend?" And they'd be like, "Ooh, give me, Venmo her like $888, and it would have been done."
The Clapper.
Yeah. Clap on, clap off. The Clapper. Tremendous.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I'm having chest pain.
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
I can't. That commercial came out in the 80s. I can't believe that Mrs. Cossie is still kicking and screaming in the basement.
I don't really want to bring it up.
Already did, bro.
The last time I checked on her, she was all right. When was Easter?
I don't know.
That's the last time I was down there.
Time is a construct. So.
Yeah, time is a flat circle.
Right.
Anyways, well, Glera, it's good to catch up with you. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, it's been good to catch up. Thanks for calling, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And thanks for having me on your presentation.
Hey, thanks for being on a presentation. Have a good one.
All right, Will.
Especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. Everybody.
from?
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is James Lynch calling from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Hey, James Lynch. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How you doing, buddy?
Doing fantastic.
I just want to say something to those loser Turtleboy haters out there.
Yeah.
Like Twisted Tragedies and Manual. You know, the Hood Boogers and Lana and all of them. You people are always wrong.
Always.
You'll always be wrong.
Always.
And this is no big deal, this Tim Pool thing.
No, it's not. It's really not. Yeah, it's still a good thing. You know? Like it's still he's growing now more. You know?
Right. The word's getting out there even more. He's adding followers and all that.
That's right.
You know, and then I'm looking at these idiots, right? Like, look at this Jen Altman. It's unbelievable. The biggest mouth in the world in the Free Karen Reed movement. And she does a complete 180.
Who, Jen Altman?
And all of a sudden she's going to be going to that friggin' fundraiser on Juneteenth.
Big Jim!
I mean, what the actual fuck?
What the actual fuck?
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Big Jim!
It's like, what? It's like, it blows my mind that these people even exist.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking crazy. All right, I just want to throw in my 2 cents. I'll let you go. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, folks. Oh, they're out there, James. Oh, they're out there. Oh, they're out there. Folks, you guys are absolutely amazing. Really grateful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I think I'm going to call it 2.5 hours. I think is good. I think some of you guys in the chat were saying that that Melanie Little, my friend Mel, is live and talking about it, and Rackets is going live to talk about this at 10 o'clock, and I'm very, very excited about that. I hope to see you guys in Rackets chat when that happens. You guys are absolutely amazing. And is it? Oh wow, yeah, that's in 15 minutes. So yes, Glare Raid in the Nick Ricada chat, folks. Ricada Law, go check it out. Make sure to let them know I sent you. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are amazing, and you mean the world to me. I love you guys very much. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe, and being retarded never stopped anybody from being a good neighbor, except for those fucking cunt McAlberts. Guys, we will do this again very soon. I love you.
Watch out!
Hold on, man. Ain't you ever worked heavy equipment before, man? Look at this bullshit, dude. This motherfucker gonna be pressing buttons and shit. I hope you got coverage. You better fucking be checking out the extra money out of your fucking check for insurance and shit.
Hey, you guys are in here! Hey! Help!
You don't be yelling like that, man, on the job site, dude. Like, that shit ain't fucking, you don't yell like that at the job site. That shit's unprofessional. Look at it. Look at it. Now, you know. See? Look at this. Look at this right here. You know she did that shit on purpose. You know she did that shit on purpose. You know she did that shit trying to like she's trying to get like workman's comp, some shit like that. Like, look at her. She's probably depressed. I mean, you gotta wear a little pink vest like that. You probably gotta like probably sick and tired of fucking working with a goddamn pink vest on and shit. So you fucking cut your wrist and shit. Look at that shit. Shit, it's 4 o'clock. No, but why don't these people ever wear like they all got eye protection on? You don't wear fucking hand protection, nothing like that. Look at this. I'm gonna put your foot right on the goddamn. That's why you gotta hire them folks you find in front of Home Depot and shit, man. They know how to work the lawnmower. You know what I mean? They know how to work that lawnmower.
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school just like their neighbors and come back to a real home, a supervised home, right in the neighborhood where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
Fucking shoe. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about that fucking shoe. Fucking Claire was right about the shoe, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Sick and tired of hearing about the fucking shoe. God damn.